Today's episode is going to be a little bit different. We are going to do a summer couples getaway fragrance infusion.
I finally found what I'm missing, and now you got all my attention. Driving me wild, got me wishing that you were all mine. You're irresistible, so refreshing. You're irresistible, tell the essence. I can feel your energy all over me. Close my eyes and I breathe in. You're irresistible.
Welcome back to Carolina Fragrance Reviews. I'm your host, Cam, and today we're going to go over Maison Margiela's Beachwalk and Imaginary Authors Sundrunk. So we're going to have a Sundrunk Beachwalk. Now, in my past, a Sundrunk Beachwalk could be kind of dangerous. It could be being sunburnt or being way too drunk, but that is not where we're going with this. We're going with a couple's collaboration with Maison Margiela's Beachwalk and Imaginary Authors Sundrunk. To be completely honest with you, I bought Beachwalk for myself, but when I bought this fragrance, I broke a golden standard that is pretty much across the board for me, is sample before you buy. I saw a really good deal on this on eBay and I snatched it up. Is it a bad fragrance? Absolutely not. It is a beautiful fragrance. It's just way too feminine for me. That's just my personal taste. That is why I wanted to bring in Sundrunk. And then adding the two in the summer, we're in July. I was thinking, and whatever your sexual preference is up to you, because I know there's guys that like to wear this. This, I guess both of them will be considered unisex, even though it does say female fragrance on the Maison Margiela here. But hey, whatever floats your boat. This one is just way too floral for me, but it is a really sexy fragrance. It's too floral for me to wear, but not too much for me to smell. And this just takes me to a time, I don't know what it is about this fragrance. No, I do not like it on my skin, but yeah, that replica thing that's going on with Maison Margiela that's going to take you to a time and a place. This one's supposed to take you back to 1972. That was before I was born, but there is something very nostalgic about this fragrance. When I smelled this and when I came up with the concept of the counterpart for the female, male, female, female, male, male, whatever floats your boat. Me, female, male, that's just me. But I had Van Halen playing in the back of my head, and they had a song, Hot Summer Nights, Cabo Wabo. They had a lot of really beachy sound and music for me. It was rock. And I listened to them a lot during the summertime. And there's this one song, it's like Hot Summer Nights. So you've got Sundrunk with the imaginary note of First Kiss. And then you've got Beachwalk, which definitely smells just like, for me, it smells like an evening walk, a nice breeze blowing, and you can smell this salt in the air, the sand, everything. And then with the Sundrunk, it is supposed to be like also kind of at dusk, watching the surfers getting their last waves before the sun goes down and everything. Let me explain to you the notes for both of these. We'll start with Beachwalk. Maison Margiela's Beachwalk was released in 2012. The notes are bergamot, lemon, coconut milk, pink pepper, ylang ylang, musk, and heliotrope. Now I definitely get some white and yellow florals in this. That is actually why it's a little too heady for me to wear, but smelling this on a woman, wow. Yeah, that's why I wanted to pair these two together, because I could totally rock this one. Let me tell you what is in Sundrunk. Sundrunk was released in 2018. The notes are neroli, rhubarb, honeysuckle, rosewater, orange zest, and first kiss. In case you guys are new to Imaginary Authors, Imaginary Authors has a cool story behind every fragrance, and they also have an imaginary note. This one has first kiss. I actually looked that up. Me like, duh, Imaginary Authors has their imaginary note, because I was like, what the hell is first kiss? Duh. It is their imaginary note, but it takes you to that time and place where you had that first kiss. I would say Sundrunk would have to be that first kiss that was fireworks and was really special. I'm sure there are plenty of you out there who have had like a very awkward first kiss. I've had awkward first kisses with beyond my first kiss, and I don't know if this is like your first kiss ever or your first kiss with that special girl or guy or whatever the case may be. Neither here or there. This would be that special kiss as far as what I would say that Sundrunk is trying to emulate. Now, rhubarb is one of the notes in this that you can actually genuinely detect in this. This definitely has the citrus opening and the rhubarb, but there is neroli listed as like one of the top notes. I don't get a whole lot of the neroli. I'm a huge fan of that. But rhubarb, when I hear that, I'm like, eh? But it works. The bitterness in this fragrance is actually really, really nice. And for Imaginary Authors, they don't have stellar performance in my personal opinion, or at least on my skin. This is, as far as a summer fragrance, this is as good as you're gonna get for Imaginary Authors as far as performance. St. Julep is an amazing fragrance with awful performance. Just a little side note. I know we're not talking about that, but I wish to God that they could have like boosted the performance on St. Julep. So that's why we're going with Sundrunk. Good performance, perfect for vacation, perfect for a couple's getaway. And then when you take Beachwalk, that is pure nostalgia, marry these two together, you've got the perfect couple's resort getaway. Okay, as I stated, Beachwalk did not work for me personally. Now, would I like to smell this on a woman or a girlfriend? Absolutely. Yes, I do like Sundrunk. That doesn't mean that you are. You may love Beachwalk, you may love Sundrunk. They both are considered unisex, even though this one actually says a female fragrance on here. That doesn't really matter. Whatever works for you, works for you. But I'd always suggest go sample. And there's no place better to sample than www.myfragrancesamples.com. That is today's sponsor, and they carry Sundrunk and Beachwalk. So that'll work out perfect. Sample before you buy. If you buy a Maison Margiela, chances are you're gonna get a free sample of a Maison Margiela or something comparable to it. If you buy an Imaginary Authors, chances are you're gonna get an Imaginary Authors sample or something comparable, free of charge, lightning fast shipping, and like I said, a free sample with every order. And if you do find a fragrance that is cheaper, of the same brand, same size bottle, whether it's a 30 ml or whatever, they will refund the difference to you within a 30-day period. Just make sure that you let them know that you found it cheaper, where you found it, show proof that you got it cheaper, and they will refund you the difference. That is a bold statement this day and time, and it's a game changer for the fragrance game. If you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you don't miss any future uploads. If you like this episode, make sure to smash that like button. We'll see you next time on Carolina Fragrance Reviews. For me, Sundrunk's gonna be for him, Beachwalk is gonna be for her, or whichever one is the alpha or the butch or whatever. Hey, you do you, all right, player?
I'll be one person.
Yeah.